Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to give a life update. I'm going to give my life update basically, and I am also going to talk about quarter 3 plans. Um that language from scratch video is going to come out by the end of July. Hopefully this week, but likely by the end of July, even if I have to schedule the upload in advance. Um so a lot of you know I have not really been active on social media. It's because I had a lot of personal shit to deal with. Which I'm not going into, just safety reasons. I'm not going to go into it. Um so yeah, I got a new tattoo and then paper cut from work. So anyways, with the life update, y'all know I'm moving to Texas. I'm going to be moving to Texas in August, which is going to be a huge deal. I live in Virginia, so I'm moving over 1,000 miles away from home. So with that being said, I'm going to very limit what I dabble in this next month and a half. Quarter 3 is going to be a very complicated quarter because I'm going to spend about the first half of the quarter actively studying. I plan on for the month of July to study every day, even if it's for 20 minutes a day in Spanish, and that's all I do, or I will dabble a little bit more. Um, with that being said, Spanish is going to go into the academic slot as of the 13th of August. Um, because I will be packing all my language stuff after that point that I won't have to have shipped over. With that being said, languages I plan on working on. So I have to do 2 languages for my major. So the ones that I want to pursue that they offer could be Russian, Korean, Italian, or German. Likely 1 or 2 of those are coming with me to Texas to dabble in or to continue my progress in. Just because I want to have those avenues open to me. Um, it'll probably expand my study abroad options as well. So I want to at least consider 1 or 2 of those languages taking with me. I want to take Arabic with me because I still am passionate about Arabic. I just have not really had time to sit down and work on it. I'm going to take Swahili with me because I have the most resources for Swahili on my laptop. And that's also kind of why I'm taking Arabic with me, but I will be working on Swahili, and then I want to pick a really easy language to learn, or a language that's used in the online spaces that I'm in a lot. So an easy language would be like Dutch or Norwegian, and I would say for the online spaces it would be like Tagalog or Indonesian, or Korean could still be an option. Brazilian Portuguese could be an option. Um, when I say dabble, I am going to very loosely dabble because I do not know what my availability is going to be like when I go to uni, because I won't have to uni and try to find a job. Because I won't have a job when I go down there. Um, so, with all that being said, I'm still going to continue languages when I'm in uni. How much studying will I do a day when I'm in uni? I have 2 days where I only have one class. So, considering that, those days I might study a little bit more if I'm not working those days. And the weekend I'm going to be doing a lot of studying as well. I'll probably have some study time on the weekend. And I want to try to do at least 20 minutes a day outside of Spanish every single day, just so I can learn something new while I'm still doing my uni stuff. And I feel like that's going to be the way I go about it, because I don't want to completely stop language learning. I don't want to completely stop my other hobbies. So, like, I'll probably take, like, a gaming break in between academics and languages, just so that, like, my mind can be kind of clear. Or do something else, or take a meal break or whatever. So moving across the country is going to be midway through the quarter. I was going to have Spanish videos come out, but that's probably not going to happen, just because of the timing I have before I move is very, very limited already as it is. So dabbling in what languages I want to work on before I move is probably going to take a little bit more of a priority. With that being said, the previous language video I have, which is like the video I was learning Indonesian with, the how to jumpstart a language, that is pretty outdated video, but I'm going to still upload it just because I have it pre-filmed. If I didn't have it pre-filmed, I probably wouldn't worry about it, and I would make another video. But considering I already have it pre-filmed, I'm not going to jump through the loops and bounds to, you know, make another video. Because of the lack of time, I'm going to still try to make a YouTube video, at least one more new video before I move. And that's probably going to come out around the end of July or early August. And then I will make a video once I move. So I can give you more of like an update on like what's happening. So I'll probably have a halfway update, or like a progress update on the quarter in about late August. Probably move-in week. When my building isn't doing move-ins, I will be making video if I have time, like that weekend, and then I will upload it and have it upload first day of class or second day of class, so I can have an idea of what I'm going to be doing while I'm in Texas my first semester. And then in September, I will make some quarter four goals that are very, very, very loose. Like, very loose goals. So I'm stepping away from that Polyglot 2025 because this move is stressing me out, and I don't know what's coming ahead. I may come back to the challenge, I may not. And so yeah, And for those of you who are curious if I'm still working on the anti-Zionist Hebrew project, I really want to continue working on it, but I will see if I can do that my second semester. I know my first semester I want to be way too stressed out because I'm I'm across the country from home. Like, I want to be stressed out. I'm probably going to have more panic attacks in the first month than I will probably have in my entire life, and I'm prepared for that, honestly, at this point. Um, and with all the things going on, I may have to fly back home temporarily for like a couple days. Like, there's just so much shit going on that I know I'm probably gonna have to have at least one flight home this semester before winter break, which I don't want to do, but I have to do it. So that's why my goals are gonna be vague, very, very vague. Um, so yeah, that's my life update. And that's kind of the language update I want to have. Do I plan on working on a harder language? In my opinion, I think Arabic is semi easy except the grammar. But do I plan on working on something like really hard, like Turkish or Hungarian or Japanese? Maybe. Maybe it's an option, but not an option. That's why I mentioned the easier languages earlier, especially Germanic and Romance languages. Obviously, if end up with a partner who speaks a different language, I want to prioritize that language. But ultimately, and I say this ultimately, I'm going to focus on maybe 3 or 4 languages, and I won't be studying these languages every day or every week. I'll probably spend a month on each dabble language, and then I want to be working on likely Swahili and Arabic, switching it every other day, and then I will work on a dabble language with that language. So I have like maybe 30 minutes a day, 30, 40 minutes a day, 15 to 20 on Arabic or Swahili, and then 15 on a third language, and then that third language is going to rotate every month. I think that might be the way I do it, but I want to come up with a more effective strategy than this, and I like kind of where I'm going with it, but I thought I'd give you an update. There's going to be more updates on Instagram, obviously, so I will drop that down below. I'm not going to drop my Blue Sky, because I'm not really on there, but I will drop my Instagram, my email down below. And one more thing, I'm thinking about selling my Japanese resources. If anybody is interested, email me or DM me. My resources are fairly undamaged, so I'm probably going to sell it for about $20, and then I have a huge pack of books and things. Probably want to sell it for $30. If anybody is interested, you'll have to pay shipping as well. That's why I'm not making like $15. I'm making it 20. Shoot me a message. And I'll make a post in July about that. And if I get a DM while I'm in school, then what I will do is ship it when I get home, and then have you pay when I come home for a winter break or something like that. Or I'll get the stuff and ship it. You get the stuff shipped to me, and then I will mail it myself. But anyways, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, and I know this is a really long video to come back to. So leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Remember, free Palestine, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.